News, views, voices of the global Indian community. India abroad.
Nanda Bhagi from New Jersey. Like as usual, what he has is in this 90 minutes, he has laid out a plan for the next 4 years, and it includes more than 3,000 projects, more than 500 policy changes, which is making our country better than before. I do not understand why people even consider voting for Democrats unless you are something out of your minds or genius, because none of their policy is favorable to Americans. Let it be illegal immigration, let it be wars, let it be prices, let it be women in human sport, even abortion. Now, if you look at it from Trump's previous stand, he has made it, states to decide on it and give it on doctor and the patient. So the thing is, now Trump has the best chance to win this election if he takes undecided voters from Democrats and independents, because we all know everybody in Republican Party love him totally. He has got 100% votes from in the convention. So now he has to focus on people who support Democrats and see what their likes and dislikes, and be their leader too, because ultimately you want to be the president of USA, not just president of a Republican Party. Yeah, obviously, Trump is always like, he talks, again, that's the American way. But if you look at, don't follow his words. He say fired, because if you do a good job, he will phenomenal job. Let it be Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or whoever it is. If somebody does a phenomenal job, he clearly said, I will walk out of this election. But I don't think so. The current administration have lost their ground. They are into radical policies, having illegals. And we got the country 25 years back. The country we got, we want to pass a better country to our kids and grandkids. And only Trump can do that. I don't think anybody in Democratic Party, all are selfish, clueless, ignorant, and they just want their big boss orders followed without looking at next generation kids' future, next generation interest. Definitely, she had, if you look at it, the only role she has for 3.5 years is border security czar. That means the only role she had was secure the borders. Now look at the numbers. They are 7 to 10 times from Trump's 4 year, 12 to 15 times from the previous years. How can you mess up unless you really want to convert this country into an illegal country instead of laws of land we follow here? We found it based on laws, and you change the dimension to become illegal first, wars next, drugs more, kill more people, all LBGT. These are 1% issues. If you take anything like that, LBGT is a 1% issue, and God has created only 2 genders, male and female. If somebody, whether it is my family, my friend, has something else, that is a mental deficiency. We got to fix that 1%, not harass 99% for this 1%. Everything you take it, whether it is food prices, whether it is fracking, come on. If you ban fracking, then you are losing millions of jobs, billions of dollars, and we don't need to go out. Like Trump said, and I am a chemical engineer, the black gold we have under our feet is bigger than Saudi Arabia, bigger than Venezuela, bigger than any other country, Russia. So why don't we create those jobs and make in America, everything made in America? Yes, the Trump campaign, we have 220 finance executive bundlers, and I'm one of them, thanks to my friend Aiton. He's been there in this Trump campaign. Al Mason was there as Indian Voices for Trump in the last election. We as a group, Indian Diaspora, in the last election, we raised more than $65 million. And this year also, we are trying to hit the same number. And we have 4 months. Indian doctors and Indian hoteliers, they are always chasing me for having an event in Florida or New Jersey or New York. We have more than 3 active requests pending. But unfortunately, after July 3rd, to do an event, the minimum was something around 840,000. Now the minimum has gone up double, triple, and we are working out the logistics. Hopefully in the next 4 months, we will do at least 3 events for Indian community, and everybody is excited to see Trump and support Trump. And again, people who support Kamala Harris, they are blind Democrats like me. I was a blind Democrat for 15 years, supporting Bill Clinton to Obama. But when I saw the policy differences at the next level, because most of the Indians, they are doctors, engineers, they don't have time to see what's going on. For them, Democratic Party means freedom and liberalism, and they don't know the next details, the damage and the destruction this party is doing. One event, we have an official request, committed more than $1 million in Long Island, and one event in Florida, the Hotel Asian. As you know, in USA, more than 52% of the hotels are owned by our Indians, and I'm proud to say I have more than 100 Patel friends, and 90% of them are in hotel business. And that hotel group, led by my dear friend Danny Gaikwad, is trying to organize one event in Florida, and other friends in trying to organize events in New York and New Jersey. We just had a last weekend where Steve Wynn, one of the closest and biggest billionaire of this country, he and his half a dozen friends, they raised more than 10 million on a 3-hour event. So, definitely, again, money is needed, but given the support and what happened, an assassination attempt on the former president, I think, if you look at the past history from 1981, Ronald Reagan, presidential candidate, was shot, and he got 49 states out of 50, and I hope Trump can beat that record by winning all 50 states, because we are American first, and then party comes next.